Wait, is someone knocking on the door? Yo, I'm dead. I could answer, but hold on. You hate the Jackson 5 Christmas album?
I'll tell you what.
Guys, he hates the Jackson 5 Christmas album.
I'm so sorry.
God. Okay. So this is the first podcast. This is our first one. Before we get into it, let's just give them a little bit of knowledge about ourselves. You know what I mean? So, what's your major? What do you do? You know, what are your aspirations? Life stuff. So, you start.
Yeah, like I said before, I'm Matthew. I am a political science major, Africana Studies minor. I am looking to, after graduation, looking to maybe get into education, so maybe a grad school, either a master's program for education or maybe even PhD program, probably around kind of AFS studies as well. And yeah, outside of that, my hobbies are, I love reading, I love music, I love movies, just the typical stuff everybody loves, yeah.
Cool. We have something in common. We both like music. That's why we're here today. Yeah. But I'm Miles, as you guys probably know. Doing this podcast for Black Road. Been with Black Road for a little over a year now. I'm a journalism major, and I want to get into broadcast news, but I also love artsy, creative stuff like this. I'm a musician on the side, and I like long distance running. So yeah. All right, I'm about to get my phone because I don't, whatever. Yes. Do you want to talk about your stuff first? Your latest Christmas album stuff that you like?
Yes, I can start. So I think for me, to start off, I guess probably the classic, the casual that I go for in most everyday public setting is probably the Lithe Vandross Christmas album. I really love that. I think his cover of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas is probably one of my favorite songs ever. But my actual
playing in my house.
No, for real. So definitely that stayed playing. But my actual favorite personal enjoyment, and this is a little bit of nostalgia here because it kind of came out when I was in high school, is personally for me is the Chance the Rapper Jeremih Christmas mixtape of Christmas Little Mama from 2016. I absolutely love that mixtape. And honestly, I think kind of Christmas projects, Christmas albums have kind of, they aren't as present as they are nowadays. That was kind of the last one from a major artist that I remember coming out. And it's honestly just really good music. You kind of have that kind of that idea of Chance with that kind of sound that he was exploring during the time, which is that merger of hip hop, R&B, gospel.
I just listened to it a little bit before.
It's
pretty good.
It's great. It's great. There's some remixes, covers of Christmas songs, but also original compositions. There's even interpolations of Jackson 5 songs in there and everything. It's really good music, and I really love that. So that's personally when I think of Christmas music, honestly, that's really the one thing I gravitate towards the most. So
I feel and speaking of Jackson 5, the Motown Christmas album, top tier. I love Motown. But you mentioned oh my gosh, you mentioned Luther. So this leads into mine. This leads into my favorite. I love the MF Doom Christmas album, which I thought was an album, but it's actually a project, mixtape kind of thing. And he did it with this DJ. And I was like, oh my God, this is really cool. It has a bunch of features and stuff like that. It has things from movies, kind of like what you said with the Jeremih album and Chance the Rapper. In the first song I listened to, they had this blurb from the Christmas Story. I was like, really good. But MF Doom, he has Lithe Vandross in there too. And I love that R&B, hip hop kind of, it's such a good blend. I really love it.
That's the kind of the power and kind of beauty of black music and everything is kind of that ability to blend. I think one of the songs actually speaking you kind of mixing kind of his classic verses with these kind of different kind of Christmas instrumentals. One of them is from this De La Soul song where he has a feature on. And that's one of my favorite kind of MF Doom verses ever on there as well. So I absolutely love that one as well, man. So we're doing a hip hop Christmas today. But I do have a little bonus addition for you. It's a little bit negative.
Okay.
I'm not going to lie. Okay. Obviously, as most children, I had my Michael Jackson phase and everything. Still love the music.
Yeah.
I hate the Jackson 5 Christmas album. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. I do know why.
You hate the Jackson 5
hate
Christmas
it.
album?
I'll tell you why.
Guys, he hates the Jackson 5 Christmas album.
I'm so sorry.
God.
I was in
PE, kind of during around high school, and then they would play, especially around December and everything, they would just play Christmas music. And the one song they always play was I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Oh, mommy.
Bro, and I remember hearing that. I was hearing that for like days on end, and I just got one to the point where we're playing volleyball with some friends and everything. I keep hearing this, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I hate this song. I can't stand. I don't know whose kiss is on the song.
No,
I can't stand this voice.
The background vocal, kissy, Santa Claus.
And then I remember I'm ranting. And one of my friends was like, you know that's Michael Jackson on the song. I was like, no way, that's not Michael Jackson.
This and MJ.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry, but it just didn't.
Have you heard, I think when they did like the remake of like Whoville's Christmas, like the Grinch, Tyler the Creator, he hopped on the,
Yes,
that is good.
I
Oh
have.
my gosh. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Yeah, that's another thing. And like this next thing is not really hip hop related, but it's just like one song that I really do like, and I definitely should put you on to, but it's the Kelly Clarkson and John Legend rendition of Baby It's Cold Outside.
Okay.
Now, I know a lot of people were just like, yeah, like, well, John Legend is one of my favorite vocalists, right?
No,
Like, I saw this TikTok, he was like, John Legend be singing like, but I'm like, all right, okay. Not too much on my boy John, not too much on John, not too much. But no, I love it. I do.
No. I mess with John Legend, definitely. Like, yeah, John Legend got definitely one of like the best like hook singers, specifically in hip hop, that we've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's another one that I'm thinking about. There's another Christmas song that I'm thinking about that I cannot. Oh, Paul McCartney. The
Okay.
Simply Having a Wonderful.
no,
yeah,
that's
that's also on the MF Doom soundtrack. So that's why I'm just like, oh, yeah, it's so good.
No,
I love it.
You know, listen, Christmas music, very incredibly versatile. There's a lot to offer, and there's a lot to enjoy. And listen,
Yeah, I definitely would say. So do you think that like your love for, because I'm guessing, I'm sensing you love neo soul, R&B, right? Okay.
Definitely.
Is that like kind of like your foundation when you look for Christmas music, or you're like kind of open to all things?
Yeah, I would say I'm open to that, but I also kind of love even like kind of like more classic like standards and Christmas covers of that kind of like classic like kind of jazz sound to it, everything like that. So yeah, so I'm kind of open, but yeah, that definitely is kind of like my foundation, pretty much for like kind of a lot of all the music that I kind of enjoy and end up like kind of venturing out towards is like that's kind of like my home of where I can kind of land and be like, okay, I enjoy this. So yeah.
No, I definitely get
That I feel like I'm kind of the same way, but then again, I listen to everything. Like Christmas music aside, I listen for stuff from Nirvana and Green Day to like Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill. Like I'm all over the place. You know what I mean? I listen to everything, but I definitely have to say, and this is actually circling back to Christmas albums. Kelly Clarkson. Listen, I love Kelly Clarkson. I do. She can sing, bro. She can sing.
No, definitely.
Wrapped in Red by Kelly Clarkson. Oh my God. Now I'm not talking about like the everybody's like, oh, I love Underneath the Tree. You're here, you know. But it's like, come on, it's good, but like there's some real substance out there. But yeah, no, I love me some Kelly Clarkson. Love it. But yeah, and I just listen to everything, honestly.
Yeah.
Also, can't forget to mention This Christmas by Donny Hathaway. Yeah, the original. I think that's probably just going to be peak of Christmas music. Like, I don't know. I don't really know if anything's ever going to get better than that, and that's fine because that's just like unreachable standard. But but yeah, that's like that is the top. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Black World Podcast.
Yes.
We hope you have a happy, wonderful, beautiful holidays.
Yes, and make sure to stay tuned for more episodes. We'll be back right here next semester. It's just finals week right now, so you know things are a bit tied up. Yeah, but we will see you next semester. So stay tuned for more.